Hey, so we're back. Okay, so yesterday I made kind of a depressing video a little bit. Um, I had a lot of things I was kind of worried about, um, and you haven't seen any of the other ones, which no one has, but I'm talking as if they do, just makes it easier on me. But then, I'm in the process of getting business set up and everything. And I got some good news about everything today. I believe if we play our cards right, that everything's going to go good. Um, I was happy with what I found out today. Now, as far as the other one, I'm currently getting, or the thing that I'm currently getting set up is still a stalemate on that. Sucks. But with that being said, um, I think it's all going to work out good. I think it is. What I'm getting at is things are still going to be a little bit slow. I'm still going to have to kind of bust my ass over the next coming month or two. Well, month for sure. Okay, so in December, early December, we're hoping to go to a anime convention. Kind of broke as fuck right now. But if I can get started up with all this, or better yet, the unemployment goes through, holy fuck. But that being said, um, if I can get started up on this and get everything going, we'll be able to have a few $100 to spare to be able to make the trip and do that with. We we'd have to plan it out. I hate hotels. Not because I'm like, oh, they're so nasty or anything like that. Honestly, I kind of like going to a place and sleeping there and waking up. Sometimes they got breakfast for you and shit. But I just hate the whole like having to be around. Usually, you have to carry all your shit up in a room and upstairs or even through an elevator sucks. You have to be around a bunch of motherfuckers you don't know. They always smell just weird, like cleaner. You get bored as fuck in a hotel room. Um, like I say, I would rather just like pound monsters and drive all fucking night, like just to get back home. But like I say, we do have a 2.5-year-old, so I have to check the logistics of that. Maybe able to, depending on what time it opens, maybe able to get there early, fuck around for a few hours, then get back home before bedtime if we leave out like early as fuck. I don't know. It's several hours away, guys. So anyways, I'm hoping to not miss out on that. But like I say, we shall see. We shall see. Um, that being said, if we miss out on it, it won't be the end of the world. Um, just because, well, we've been planning on going for about 5 or 6 years, ever since we became like aware of it, and never have. Because I mean, I hate driving too. Like I hate going places I don't know where the fuck it is and stuff like that. Um, pain in the ass. But especially in these little cramped ass cars we've always made long trips in. But because we've missed out on the Renaissance Fair and uh, Viking Festival this year, we did go to the local Comic Con. We only spent about $50. That was with tickets and a couple things that we bought. So and it wasn't too bad. And also we got to go to another thing that was going on, like a fall festival thing as well. But that was free to get in, so we bought some fucking ice cream or something there. So I mean, basically though, we had a lot of fun for $60 day. Got to take our daughter and do something kind of for the season and stuff. So I mean, don't regret that spending that money. Um, yeah, like I say, I was talking last night about that on the video. Was how kind of hate we're having to really watch the funds right now, and you can't just like kind of do something you want to do or buy something you want to buy within reason, of course. Like, I really want to get that Digimon Vital bracelet. I think I seen it on Walmart again today, but I believe it's actually like $10. And I'm like, you know, if everything keeps looking up like it should and everything goes down like I hope, may may try to do that. But either tomorrow or the next day, I've got to go to town and pay bills, and that fucking sucks as always. Um, but I believe we're gonna make it though, guys. Uh, things are looking up financially. I mean, it's not like wow, I'm gonna be coming into a lot of money or anything like that, but should have enough for Christmas presents and maybe to go on that trip. We'll have to see. Also, I noticed that one of the videos I've got actually has 10 views now, which is fucking wild. Um, it's the one titled Harvest Moon, which obviously I was talking about the moon in it. It's not like the game or anything. Um, so, I mean, that's pretty cool. Um, tomorrow, if given the opportunity, so I'm not going to do it tonight. I'm trying to chill. Um, been having some health issues a little bit, not related to smoking. That I'm going to try to take it a little bit easy tomorrow. So hopefully I'll have a little bit of downtime and be able to get that sorted out. Um, but may try making a. I'm going to create a TikTok account, kind of in conjunction with this, just for like little shorter bullshit videos and stuff. And like I said, I really hate the comment sections over on TikTok. They're usually just fucking horrendous on anything. It's just absolute slop. But I do like how it's like easy to edit stuff if you take a video. Like you say, you can just do it all like in a couple minutes and do that. Like, but with this here, unless I'm missing something, you have to get like an app and do it separately. Some of the shit they want you to pay for, which I'm not gonna fucking do, or if you do it on like a PC or something like that, and I don't know, it's just a pain in the ass. Like I like these long like talking videos and stuff. That's what I do a lot of times is I'll listen to videos where people just talk a lot and stuff in them. Especially at night, a lot of times I'll be listening to one while I'm playing like a video game or something, or a lot of times I'll do it whenever I'm outside, like working and doing stuff as well. Um, just kind of chill, like you can hang out a little bit. Damn, I'm tired. Um, but who knows? I mean, like I say, every day I'm on the verge of like, hey, you get a call, shit goes down, I gotta go. You know, that's kind of how everything goes with that. But with that being said, I've got uh, I've got a bunch of things I'm going to try to do tomorrow. I should try to sharpen my chainsaw tonight, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm going to try to chill a little bit. I'm going to try to, if I don't get a call and I ain't got to go into town and do some shit, I'm going to try to get in more firewood. Well, I gotta get the logs pulled up here and get them cut up and ready to split. If I can just get them pulled up here, that'd be great. Um, because then I'll be ready to go. But along with that, like I say, I've just got so much fucking shit I can do. I've got to paint. Uh, I got to paint as well. I got shit. Uh, I've got a bunch of shit, guys. I got a bunch of shit going on. But excuse me. But yeah, gonna try to get some wood in first and foremost tomorrow. That's probably the main thing. Uh, so I need to get that log splitter borrowed and try to get that taken care of. If I can get the logs pulled up, I can go and cut them up. Uh, maybe down the evening and stuff. A lot of this, I kind of gotta. The issue is, like, I can go to town and work on what I've got going on as long as it's daylight. Like, I'm good. Um, However, with here, I have to run. If it has something to do with like a motor running and it's anywhere within the vicinity of the house, it has to be uh, when my kid isn't sleeping. Um, which isn't a very small window, and it's going to get a hell of a lot smaller once time changes. So, I'm going to try to get hopefully a lot of that worked up before the end of the month. Um, and then the rest of that, I can just start going into town like super fucking early and just taking care of that, which I'd honestly rather do because what I'm doing, uh, it's kind of around a lot of crackheads. Uh, it's just weird. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't like being there. I don't look at nobody. I'm just doing my own thing. I can't listen to music on my headphones because I'm just like, oh man, I gotta watch out for these motherfuckers. But if you get there in the morning, they don't start rustling until a little bit after noon, um, which I'm not. A lot of times people will associate sleeping late with like not being productive, which is totally not the fucking case. I mean, I love staying up late and sleeping to fucking noon, and I like working, doing shit late at night. Um, Problem is I don't have a good setup for it though. Like I got my spotlight, so I have a little bit of light, but if it's something that's like tedious, like mechanical work, fuck, it's so hard. I don't have a garage or anything like that. And like I said, I can't run motors if she's sleeping, so that does fuck me up a little bit. But I've split wood like right here where I've got the outside light and stuff like that before. So I mean, like with an axe and stuff, because it's not loud. But no, I guess the only thing I really want to talk about a little bit on this video, I'm going to try to keep this in under 20 minutes. Fuck. But like I say, me and my wife, we went to town because she had to go to the doctor and get taking care of some stuff. I'll talk about it in a little bit of the videos, not went into details, but everything's kind of catching up with us. We're breaking down a little bit. We've been going so hard, and kind of been putting shit off. Check engine lights on. We gotta get shit figured out, uh, and which we're doing. We've got appointments scheduled, slowly kind of going one and the other, get everything worked out. But um, if anyone hasn't listened to the other videos, or if anybody even listens to this one, um, typically, like I say, we're goths in real life, and we do go out dressed in black and everything like that and stuff. I'm just always making these videos. Sorry about the dogs. Uh, by the way, small town, never see anybody else out like this or anything. And we've been this way for years. Uh, so I mean, people are usually chill, but every now and again you go to like places. People still get shocked if they don't know us or whatever, right? But I'm just always making these videos out here at night, my going out and working and getting dirty clothes and stuff, whatever. But like I mentioned in one of the other videos, that's one of the things that took me so long. Other than my voice sounding like shit, and um, just the fact that the only time that I really have to sit down and make a video because I'm having to. Well, previously I was working a job, which now I'm working for myself doing my own shit, but it's more than a full time fucking job, and but I have freedom to kind of do things at times that I want to do them. I'm not like locked in, and my soul is not being sucked out uh, by just fucking pieces of shit like around me all the time. And between that, being a dad, running a farm, uh, like say the business stuff, like not having the time and worrying about my voice and worrying about looking cool on camera has been the biggest things. Well, I made time for these. I'm taking a little bit of time out of my like chilling, relaxing, because I don't have to be like super fucking grounded before the next day like I was whenever I was working my day job because it just like sucked my soul, you know. And I was finally just like, fuck it. I mean, this is my voice. It's what it sounds like. Um, I've tried to work on the way that I speak with things. Like I mentioned earlier, the word borrow. I pronounced it correct. Usually I just say Bari, you know, like, hey, let me borrow that. But, I tried to work on it a little bit. And I had to do that with my previous call center job and stuff so people would understand me. Like, even around here, some people have a hard time understanding me. Uh, Sometimes, I don't know. But point is, though, is we go out and we're dressed this particular way. Well, we were in Lowe's because we were having to get some shit for the business and stuff, and um, to go and work with here coming up soon. Probably next week after the rain. They're giving a little bit of rain. Um, but yeah, so with that is we both had to go to the bathroom and stuff. Of course, one of us stays with the cart with her daughter while the other one goes, and the other one comes out and stuff. And I let her go first and stuff, of course. And whenever she came out, she came back smiling because she's like, there's like 4 or 5 people coming in whenever I was coming out, and they're all like, none of them was mean or bad about it, but they just didn't expect to see it because she's wearing like her demonia boots. I bought her for her birthday last week, and yeah, it's been about a week. Damn, time is flying. But so they make, and she's already tall to begin with, so they make her like really tall, and probably like a good. Well, I won't disclose her height just in case if she, don't want to. Which she's been conscious about a little bit in the past, but anyway, she's tall, like, and I love it. It's awesome. I don't think she is now or anything really, but anyways, though, tall, all dressed in black, outfit on, everything, makeup done, and stuff. It's just like we're sitting there buying some paint, some fucking caulking. Uh, Lowe's is pretty cool to us though. Like some of the younger people that work there, they're super friendly. They're always like coming up asking us if we need anything. Uh, I mean, the lady at the paint counter, she's old and stuff, but like I say, we're just always like in there and buying shit and doing stuff. And anyways, they're used to us, but some of the customers and stuff, obviously, they're going to be different every time. And anyways, they were all just kind of shocked, I guess, to see her like super tall and uh, all dressed in black and stuff like that, like coming around the corner and stuff. You'd probably be shocked a little bit, even if it's a normal person, because like almost a jump scare or whatever. But that's just fucking awesome. And yeah, so then I went to the bathroom later, and I didn't see, but just a couple people and stuff. But you just kind of get that look, like, okay, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they're together. You know what I'm saying? Because he's dressed this way and she's dressed that way, you know, and stuff. So that made me really happy. Surprising the norm. He's a little bit scaring the hoes. You know, it's great. I love it though. A lot more cheerful day. This is how the videos I want them to be. Not necessarily a point to the video, just kind of sharing a little bit of excitement. Um, I'd even put in the description whenever I upload the other one. Of course, like I say, with all these, I've got them scheduled out ahead. I make at least one video a night usually. Sometimes I'll make two or three, so then I schedule them to come out every day. Um, the only time I ever uploaded twice in one day was whenever I made the Harvest Moon ones, I believe it was. Or no, maybe it was that and the chainsaw, where I was like fixing the chain on them, just because that's some different stuff I was going to talk about. And I spent like an hour trying to figure out how to put these videos together, and it sounds so fucking stupid, but I was like, I had to change devices and do all this other stuff, and no, I'm not going to download anything at this point. Uh, I will at some point because I do want to make these better, and I'm just still trying to get comfortable with everything, trying to get past this like a little bit of a hump that's in my life that's really, you know, kind of holding back my creativity and things. Um, but that way I can kind of fledge these out a little bit better. Flesh these out a little bit better. What am I thinking? It's late, guys, but yeah. So with that being said, we're back. Everything's great. Not great, looking great, I should say. Definitely a well needed morale boost on everything, and everything should be falling into place. Next week, got some shit got to take care of, things to do. Um, just going to try to finish up a little bit of work we got going on around here tomorrow. I think I might be trying to invite my homie out. Sorry about the dog again and stuff. Um, we're looking at 23 minutes here instead of 20, but hey, that's all right. That's all right. We're getting there. Things going to be better. And yeah, so if anybody watches this, especially if any of you guys watched it to the end, holy fuck. Um, things are looking up. Stay positive. Manifest that shit. Shit's going to happen, guys. We're getting there.